All right, we've got Miami head coach Katie Meier and junior guard Adrienne Motley. Coach, if you'd like to open up with an opening statement whenever you're ready.
I've been pretty proud of our defense all year. I think we've really had great game plans, and we've really played with a ton of grit. And I think there's two things. Our defense wasn't as great as it needed to be tonight, but man, Notre Dame. Somebody like Catherine Westbeld, who only has 1 assist, but she just blistered our defense with her passing. I don't know how she only had 1 assist, but it's something like that. They have those players that are your secondary hockey assist type player that then makes you look stupid on the backside of your defense. But really, Westbeld was thinking 2 passes away and just reversed the ball, and then they get to play their scores, and it looks easy, but it's not easy, and it's a ton of credit to Notre Dame. It's a ton of credit to the IQ of their team. We're small in certain positions, and they got us with that. Our guards had a hard time seeing against the zone. They got us with that. They're very talented, and I talked to Muffet before the game. I said, you're not getting enough credit for what you're doing with this team because, you're down Reimer and Jewel, really. I mean, they weren't planning on that in recruiting, and they're doing such a great job. I thought our bench would outperform their bench, and I was wrong. Their bench was phenomenal. So just a great job, and they're just so well coached. It's very, very hard to do one thing and think it's going to work. So.
Coach, when Lindsay Allen gets 2 fouls real early, how does that change what you wanted to attack? And
I think I did that little leprechaun thing when she got 2. I celebrated that it was huge for our game plan, just huge. If they turned it over 23 times, I mean, my God, if they hadn't turned it over 23 times, they would have had 115 points on us. No, for real. Like, there was a beautiful ball movement tonight, and I'm glad we turned them over a little bit, but I thought that could change the game, and they just didn't blink. They have great mental toughness and tremendous leadership on the basketball court, no matter who it is, and it obviously comes from the top. It comes from Muffet McGraw, and I wish I could do a better job with myself, getting my team to be that mentally tough.
You guys are the only team to ever beat them in league play. Where is the disparity now? Because it seems like everybody is kind of behind what they've been able to do in this league. Yeah,
I mean, I think after they beat Louisville, they were just thrilled. I mean, that was a big win for them. You could see that was a big win for them, and that was a real physical game. And you have to be more physical than we were tonight if you want a chance to beat them. We were much more physical the day we did beat them than we were tonight.
Did you think it was more of them playing so well, or do you think your team?
We lost our identity very, very early in the game just by missing some open shots, and I'm disappointed in that. We're not that young. I mean, we only have 1 senior, but we have veteran experience, and we really lost our identity. Like, we lost our grit. We lost our we'll just defend you kind of deal. But I will say that Notre Dame does that to you because you feel like you're just chasing the ball around. I mean, it gets deflating. It hurts your ability to, I'm going to get up in them. You get up in them, and then they're like, darn, they're like, alley-oop. They do deflate you with their ball movement. But no excuse. I mean, we got to be able to miss shots and play defense. It's kind of the reverse. If we hit shots, we seem to be a little bit more fueled. And I think that when we watched the film, there were some shots we really liked early on in the game. And so I didn't call a timeout because I liked what we were doing. They didn't go in, and I got to give credit Notre Dame. Maybe the time they gave it to who was open, to the who, what, where, when, maybe wasn't what we were used to, and that's good scouting by them.
Do you think they had extra motivation? I know you've played them once since last year, but do you think?
The crowd probably did. I think they're so laser focused on, trying to go, rip through this league. Whatever opponent they would have had tonight would have had a hard time beating them.
Did you ever think that you would have a game where you turned a team over that much and lose by the number that you did?
No. It's astounding.
And you can talk a little bit about what do you think the difference was tonight?
Coach pretty much covered it. They just played a lot harder than we did. We missed a lot of open shots early, and that I guess that kind of got to our heads. But being in the ACC, you can't let that get to us. And I think that early on, and it just seemed like they didn't miss tonight, and that's kind of frustrating. And when your open shots aren't going in, but again, we got to be a lot tougher than that and push through it.
And was that true with you too? I think you started like 1 of 4, 1 of 5. Did that kind of throw you off a little bit?
I mean, anybody that kind of gets to it, but I kept shooting. It wasn't the best shooting night, but you just got to keep shooting. And today just wasn't a good day for us.
Anything else? All right, thanks so much.